Hey, what's up YouTube? N55 David here. Today we are talking about the X3. What don't we like? Here we are. This is a 2015 BMW X3. It's an F25 X35i. Alright, and it's a base appearance package, which is one of the things I do and don't like about the car, actually. So it doesn't have the M Sport bumpers. It doesn't have the color matched body trim pieces. Okay, so one of the main things that I do not like about this X3, it has the base seats. It does not have the optional seats. That counts, right? Speed seats, same thing. Anyways, so this does not have the real leather. It's the BMW synthetic leather. It's okay. It's not the best. It's okay. One thing I don't like about it, this. You can see this, but the seats are actually cracking. So this fake leather actually cracks. You know, it's been conditioned. I've cleaned them. It just is what it is. There's not much you can do about it. The only thing I don't like about it is it does not have a lot of side bolster support. So if you like to get in the corners a little hard, it's just not the best. But they're not really uncomfortable or anything, which is a good thing. So, inside, it's not too bad, but from the factory, BMW had wood trim all the way around. I did another video earlier, previously, where we covered this up. So, the wood trim in the BMW is terrible. I really don't know why they use it in these cars. There's nothing else in here that's wood. There's nothing. Everything's black, dark grays, light grays, and that's fine. You know, like silvers, that sort of stuff. Even here, this is gloss black. Gloss black. But yeah, they had this awful wood trim. Some of the trim isn't terrible. It doesn't look bad, but this stuff was really bad. And it was weather damaged, and yeah, I absolutely hated it. So one of the main things that I don't like about the X3s, and this is kind of a BMW thing on a lot of the more recent BMWs. So the cluster here in the dash, they haven't changed much here. These are, oh man, this goes back well into the even sort of the mid-early 2000s, I think. It's very similar to this. There's not much difference. My car's got a variation of this. It's slightly different, but it's essentially the same thing. But what I really don't like about it, there's no digital speedometer. Now, it's all analog, and that's fine. But having a digital speedometer is actually really nice to have. So I don't understand why they wouldn't include it. But you can code it in. So with apps like Carly or Bimmer Code or whatever, you can code in the digital speedometer. Super nice to have. Tell you, it's not accurate. So if you think you're doing 50, you're actually doing 48, give or take. It's not quite 2 mile per hour difference, but it seems like it's pretty consistent all through, regardless of what speed you're doing. I never really tested it below like 20, but GPS verified, and those little radar stations where, you know, like the cops will have out saying, hey, your speed is this is, you know, slow down kind of thing. It's always about 2 miles per hour off, which Obviously that's not what you want. So that's pretty big. I hated that, but we can fix it. The other thing is there's no compass reading. So you look on the mirror, there's nothing here, there's nothing here. I don't know if the other vehicles, if that's an option. I'm assuming it is, but this one just does not have it. This has got a base, well, not a base radio. It's the second updated one, but there's nothing special about it. There's no EQ. So when you go into the radio, you go into the tone, it's just this. There's no EQ. My F30 has all that stuff, and you can really customize it. I have the Harbin Kardon system in that car. It is so much nicer. It doesn't sound bad. It's definitely better than a lot of other cars from the factory, but honestly, it could be better for what it is. I mean, this is a BMW after all, and I've been in GM cars and Fords that sound well beyond what this does, and it should be better, and you shouldn't have to spend a whole bunch of money to get a better setup from the factory. And it's not like you can really easily upgrade these. There are a couple places you can go. Bob Sound, oh, I can't think of the other one offhand, but there's a couple of sites you can go. They make replacement speakers and different amps and stuff. It does make a huge difference, but it's very, very expensive. There is a BMW tax on all that stuff for sure. I don't want to mess with it. We're not going to. So we're going to leave that as is. Okay, so what else? What else don't we like? Well, not much. Not much else. Little things. There's not much storage. There's not much storage here at all. You know, you got little side pockets, you got a glove compartment, but there's not much storage in there. Console. I have basically like a little safety kit, like a roadside kit, and a couple of little things. There's nothing else in there. There's no room. There's no room. There's a little door down there. You got a couple bottles of water. Nothing. Can't really put anything here. Got a sunglasses case and some paper towel in case I need it. But that's it. There's not much storage. There's not much else. I don't know. I mean, do you guys have an X3? Is there things that you don't like about yours? What are they? Comment below and let me know. I'm curious what other people don't like. Oh, actually this. Sunroof. This sunroof is awesome. It's got the double wide panoramic kind of view, but this piece here, you have to control it. You can't open it and do what you want. You have to do it this way. Now you can go as far, as little, as whatever you want, but to open it up, guys, I just aged like 2 years. It took forever. And when I can just take it hand and move it and open, I wish you could do it both ways. Like, just being able to control it with your hand would be great. Yeah, that's a killer. Just takes forever. I mean, and you know if it breaks, it's not, you're not just going to be able to fix it, and it's going to be super expensive. I mean, it's a BMW, right? But that is nice. That's fully open, got a lot of room. It's really nice to have. I don't use it very often. I'm not a sunroof type person. You know, maybe if I had a convertible, would I use it more? I'd have the top down more, but you know, and for something like this, I don't really use it very often. I don't use it on my car. It just is what it is. One of the other things I don't like about this particular X3 is it does not have heated seats, does not have the heated steering wheel, you know, and for that it doesn't have the M Sport steering wheel as well. There's not much difference. This is a leather wrapped steering wheel, but the Sport version, it's a little thicker, you get a little better feel. It's just a little visually nicer, but this is actually pretty nice. I don't mind it, but it's just one of those little things. You know, I do use the heated seat and the heated steering wheel options when it's super cold on my F30. I don't use them long, just for enough to heat it up so it's not cold to the touch, and that's it. So I don't really mind it too much, but it is a little thing. It would be nice if it had it. Also, with the Idrive system here, it's got the base screen, the updated or the upgraded version with the entertainment package and the navigation and stuff. It has a much larger screen. As you see, it can go from here to here. So I wish it had that, but it's really not that big of a deal at all. I really don't pay much attention to that. I don't really use the navigation at all in any of these cars. There's much better options through the phone system, and yeah, there's almost no point, honestly. So yeah, there's not really much else. I mean, it's pretty basic. The one thing I don't like about the engine is the routing of the intake. Here, I'll show you actually. Let me stop here. It's a 3-liter inline 6 with a single turbo. Super torquey, guys. Super torquey. So, here we go. Behind the grills, oh, right here. The factory grills, I hate them. That's the factory grill. Chrome with silver pewter looking. Just, it doesn't match. Everything's black, all the trim's black. With the exception of a couple of the emblems that are chrome, everything's black. So I changed these out. These are one of the first things to get changed. Complete difference. Looks so much better. So the air comes in right through there, goes in, comes through this tube into the air box where the filter's at, goes around the back top of the engine all the way down to the turbo. Then it's got to go into the front, down underneath where the intercooler is at, back up, goes into the charge pipe, which is right there, into the throttle body. Seriously, who does that? All the way around the motor? Doesn't make any sense at all. But what can you do? So that's pretty much it. Well, that's the end of today's video. Obviously, there was not much that we didn't like about the X3. So there's going to be a lot more about what we do like. So if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and if you got a comment, please share it. Thanks, guys.